Chapter 30, reading and viewing a play in its elements. And that's just talking about what the play is about, and then you're going to be watching the play at the same time. So usually they'll give a script with the viewing of the play so you'll better understand it as an audience. And one of the main supporting details is the elements of drama. And it says, talking about the different elements of it, well, they have different definitions of it. It says in reading the trifle script, it says a mystery to be solved and makes clear the basic elements of the plot is the man is dead, his wife is under suspicion. And it says the central incident of the story is the death of Mr. Wright, which occurs before the onstage action begins and therefore is introduced by the exposition. And that just shows that it gives the action before the play even starts. And it says literally a literary technique by which characters present necessary background information. Then it says the plot unfolds the dialogue, which is the conversations that occur between the characters. Then you have the conflict, and then rising action, and then it intensifies to proceeding into the play's climax, which is the turning point of it. So it's kind of like a mountaintop that proceeds up to the climax, and then it declines from there. And it says inclusion of the play is the resolution of conflicts that follow the climax. It refers to the denouement. The French word literally means untying, which is basically the unfolding of the story. And then the subplot or two is the secondary stories that involve others than the central play. Then it goes on to talk about the actual characters in it. Characters, the protagonist, who's the central character, the antagonist, who's the one that the opposite forces of the antagonist. And then it talks about the stage direction. It usually appears in parentheses and italics in the script, which consists of the dialogue and then maybe some alternate actions and things like that. Then the other main supporting detail is the reading for the stage. It says after reading an entire play and beginning to explore the storyline and how the characters make sense to you, you're ready to go deeper into the matter of understanding a play and all of its elements of writing about it with an audience. So once you watch a play and read a play, you'll understand it more, and you'll think about it after the play's over to get a quiet understanding of what the writer is talking about. And there's different ways of expressing a play, like an amphitheater. Amphitheater is a stage built in the side of a hill, and we have plenty of those here. And the two types of drama, main supporting detail is, it says the two main types of dramatic forms are tragedy and comedy. And then in tragedy, characters face serious and important challenges that end in disastrous failure or defeat for the protagonist. In comedy, his life usually turns out well for the main characters, and the primary purpose of the play is to amuse the audience. And then one of the main supporting details of tragedy is tragedy in real life might be brought on by a natural disaster or wartime or personal heartache, but tragedy in drama begins and ends with the qualities found in the main character or the hero, and the hero is more than just a protagonist or a lead character in a play. So, and then there's also tragic heroes, in the time being of when it's bad or something like that. And then in comedy stands as a countervailing force to the tragedy. Laughter illuminates the human condition just as effectively as tears. In tragedy, the main characters will possess weakness through, unlike tragic figures, the main characters fall short of heroism and do not appear to be larger than life, who show what our selves have been. These characters are much more likely to prick our pride with the revelation that we are no more heroic than is the frog who requires a princess kiss. And that is chapter 30, reading and viewing a play in its element.